Hey everyone. What made me pick up one of my favorite books is that we're going through a moment in time that is from disempowerment to empowerment. And empowerment is actually of our whole beings feeling more content, speaking up, and living the lives we want. So I opened up to a page in my most favoriteest books, like at present, to page 32. Well, prayer 32, guidance and grace. What is happiness? Here's the prayer from Carolyn Mace. I am always asked about how to find happiness. One day, suddenly, just like that, the question struck me as preposterous. Find happiness? I recall telling myself to be mindful of the look I had on my face. I know that I am prone to expressing all over my face exactly what I am thinking, although I'm getting better at monitoring myself. I did the only thing I could do in that moment. Lord, I prayed to you. You'd better download me some badass compassion real fast because I am in need of it. Why did I get so irritated? The question seemed so meaningless to me. But I prayed. But after I prayed. The question seemed so meaningless to me, but after I prayed, I felt an overwhelming need to look the questioner directly in her eyes. When I did, waves of her loneliness pierced my heart. I knew you had answered my prayer. I felt her emptiness so deeply, it damn near broke my heart. We sat for a while. Now let's just take a pause from this book. Who hasn't experienced someone's loneliness when we look them in the eyes? And it damn near breaks your heart. Because you want so much to reach in and hold their soul, but they're finding their way through life and all you can do is perhaps hold their hand or be there for them in that moment. I felt her emptiness so deeply it damn near broke my heart. We sat for a while and I asked her about her life. Not surprisingly, her story was long and lonely. And here's a word my soul hit me with. Harmless. Her story was harmless. This woman was gentle. She was consciously walking the earth with the intention to doing no harm. Compassion was breaking her heart, and I saw that. She was in desperate need of soul companions, at least one. I paused for a moment and asked inwardly whether compassion and happiness was destined to do battle in the human heart, breaking it and opening it by turns. I found I wanted her to be surrounded with, well, happiness. So I finally said the only thing that occurred to me. I told her to stop being disappointed in herself, to stop telling herself that she wasn't doing enough to make the world a better place. To stop telling herself that she wasn't doing enough to make the world a better place. To stop telling herself that she wasn't enough. Just stop the self-torment. Happiness begins when torment ends. So that's exactly it, isn't it? Happiness begins when torment ends. because we always think we need to do more than what we're doing. So if we just chill out on ourselves a bit, then we'll see we have done more than enough, and let the world come to us. We can't change what we see in the world that looks messy, horrible, almost instigated in our face. Okay? You can't change this. So you let it pass you by, you've observed it. Now, get up and do whatever you can. That's my suggestion. So the guidance from Caroline, from her prayer, what is happiness? We don't find happiness, we become it. We embody it. We decide to see our life through a different lens. We cease telling ourselves that we should be somewhere else, that other place we will never actually get to. There is no greener grass, it's the lawn we are standing on that we must water and care for. Happiness begins the second we stop believing it is somewhere other than here. And then, no matter where we want to go, it comes along with us. Do you see the fulfillment in that? By actually releasing, resigning, or surrendering that you are meant to have some big or vast solution for the present moment, that actually loving all you are and what you've done in the moment is as much as you can do, and you release holding on to energy that says you should be more. Yeah, it's just a way of saying that you are more content in being present than you are to holding on that you should have it should be perfect in that moment. Nothing is ever perfect in that moment. The grace of compassion is powerful stuff. Compassion doesn't open your heart. It takes over your heart and it never leaves. Compassion is one of those graces that can hurt the carrier unless it is correctly used. The pain of others is too much to carry unless you do something to lessen their burdens. I give that to you as a warning. Compassion is meant to be used, not stored. Now, here's our final prayer of what is happiness. Lord, I cannot ask for compassion from others unless I am willing to be compassionate myself. I cannot expect to receive in this life what I am not willing to give. I do not think of myself as someone in need of compassion, although it would be nice, my suggestion. But I have no idea what tomorrow may bring. I do not know what challenges I might face that may bring me to my knees, literally and figuratively. So please open my heart to this holy grace that I may realize that the suffering of others is in some way my own as well. So what is happiness? Answer that on your own.